Hi Stampers, my name is Sandy Hancock and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm coming to you from rainy Southern California and I want today to show you some ideas of how to use the Scallop Contour dies that might be a little different. Some will be the same, some will be a little different perhaps than what you've thought of. And this is the first card. I'm going to make 2 cards and then I have 5 more to show you, so don't go away. Okay, so let me tell you where this idea came from of using the Scallop Contour die to make a scallop square. Okay, so first of all, the Scallop Contour dies have 5 rectangles in them, 2 flowers and then a scallop. And Lisa, okay, so backing up, Lisa Freeman gave us the idea of taking a 3 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, a 3-inch piece of DSP, and just making a very simple card. These greetings are from So Sincere, my $1 million set. So it can go that way, or they can go this way. Now I have some cards that I just leave plain, and then I can just put a greeting on them when I need a card, because these are just so beautiful. This is from the Meandering Meadows DSP. Now, when it comes to the lavender, this is Perennial lavender paper. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And I thought, you know, I don't think just a square is going to really be what I want. I would like to make it a little bit fancier. And that's when I thought, okay, I'd like to figure out how to make a square that has scallops around it. So here's what I did. I took the next to the largest die out of the Scallop Contour die. I took the same piece of cardstock, 3 1/4, and I put it on 3 sides like this. You can put a little piece of tape through it like that, and then go run it through your cutting machine. All right, now, when you get it back, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna have 3 scalloped side and 1 plain side. So now you're gonna take the die again, and you're just gonna put the scallop right over the scallop, and you can feel it kind of click into place underneath, and then put some tape on it, go run it through, and then when you get back, you're going to have, whoops, 4. You'll have 4 sides that are scalloped, and you'll be ready to make a beautiful card. So the DSP is cut down to 2 3/4 now, because when you cut the scallop, it makes the paper a little bit smaller. So 2 3/4 inches. Then I am going to put them on dimensionals. I'm using the edges here. We use it to the last drop, right? I just take scissors and cut in from the edges so that I can use every little bit of it. So we'll just pull off the backing. This just makes the simplest, quickest card. Of course, now I made a mess here. And, oh well, I guess I won't deal with that right this second. Okay, so here's a card. This is the thick cardstock, by the way. And we're just gonna put this about like that. And then I'm going to make another sympathy card because, well, I am, if I can find my purple pad here. Okay, so this is Highland Heather cardstock, but I'm going to use a gorgeous grape pad for some nice contrast. Okay, now the greeting comes from Something Fancy with Deepest Sympathy. This has some really nice greetings in it. So we're going to ink this up. Give it a little huff. Okay, very good. All right, so then we're just going to take some glossy dots. I'm going to take the grape ones. I cannot use the pick on these because they just won't come off. I don't know if they just don't like me or what. Just a little bit. Okay, it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so Very, very simple card. So again, I've used this exact design for birthday, thinking of you, and sympathy. You could use it for anything. It's just so beautiful. So there you go, using the Scallop Contour rectangle to make a square. All right, let's put that aside. Now I want to just take it and use it like you normally would. Just this paper is Sunny Days, and the Sunny Days paper is also one of the celebration free gifts when you spend $50. Has clouds on it, and the red paper. It's really pretty. This is gorgeous. And then we get strawberries, we get cherries. There's the cherry paper. So you've got, and of course the backs then are pretty too. So this particular paper comes out of the Sunny Days paper. Now this, Sue Kempter Miller made this card. And I don't have this set of dies that she used. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. She put a really cute little gift card holder inside. I'm not going to do that part, but I wanted you to see her card because it's so pretty. All right, so I cut the DSP 2 5/8 inches wide by 3 7/8 inches long. I guess it's that way. And then this is Poppy Parade. I'm using a greeting from So Sincere. And then the die, I'll show you which one it is. It's out of Stylish Shapes. These are just the best dies. This and these dies and the Scallop Contour dies, I just use them over and over again. Okay, now we have some options here as far as embossing folders. This is the new layered florals, and this is what Sue used on her card. It's gorgeous. Okay, I decided I was going to just step down one tiny bit in busyness and use the painted texture. Okay, so let's put the ribbon. This ribbon is one of the ribbons that you can earn for free for a $50 purchase. You get this gorgeous ribbon. It's Pool Party. Excuse me. Pool Party, and it's called Crinkle ribbon, and it truly is crinkle ribbon. Okay, so I'm just going to, let me get these out of the way. Just going to, and I'll just get those out of the way. Okay, I'm going to put some adhesive across here. This is 6 inches of ribbon, by the way. And we'll just put it like that. And then I'm going to do that so that we can just pull it around. Okay, then I'm going to put this on flat. I'm not going to put it on with dimensionals. And this is going on to Pool Party cardstock. Okay, now we're going to take this gorgeous paper and put it onto the Scallop Contour die. Again, here are the dimensions, 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. Now this I am going to put on with dimensionals. So again, there's nothing so different about this card except that I just loved it. I love the paper. It just makes me happy. That paper makes me happy. Makes me want to smile. And it's pretty quick. In fact, this is the card we're going to make for hands-on when my stamping group gets together next time. Okay, then again, since I don't have this particular set of dies, I'm just going to use the Stylish Shapes with So Thankful for You. That's out of So Sincere. And we're just going to put it right there like that. Oh, I forgot to get my cute little adornments out. I thought I had them. Oh well. They are the ones that come with the hearts. Shoot. Ah, bummer. Anyway, they have adorable little hearts like this. And they have flowers. And it's a part of the bee Mine set. It's a Valentine set. So I'm sorry that I can't put my finger on it and add that to it, but that's what my last little embellishment is going to be, that. So simple, cute card. All right, now let me show you some other cards I've made with the Scallop Contour die. Now this is backing up quite a bit. When the catalog first came out, okay, I'm going to move these because this is bugging me. I'll just sweep them up later, right? Okay, so this is the daisy paper. And if you remember, there's a sheet that has different panels on it. Well, this particular panel is too short for the largest die. And so what I did originally, I just cut the two bottom scallops off and then lapped the loops on the side. And that made it the perfect size for this panel. Well then, after I got to playing, let me grab them. After I got to playing with the dies, I realized, ooh, I don't have to lap them over like that. So let me show you what you do. So you cut, well, you would maybe make a tiny little mark so you know where you want your die to end. And all I did was just put this over this, and you can feel it kind of lock into place, and then put your little tape over it, go run it, and I got the perfect size for this panel. So consider that you can make these all kinds of different sizes. I could make this a square if I wanted to line it up like that. So there's so much potential with these dies. Okay, so now I want to show you some other cards I've made with the large scallop die. Now this one I showed in my last video. This is the gorgeous bird paper, and this is cut 3 1/4 by 3 3/4, maybe a 1/16 inch less because you don't want it to stick under here. And I thought, wow, I wonder what other DSP I have that would look pretty like this. So I went to the Lavender, Perennial Lavender, and this has a crumb cake background, so I thought I'll just do the very same thing and put it on crumb cake, and then inside just put a 3/4 inch strip there. Now this gorgeous grape ribbon is not current, but you may still have it. I don't get rid of my ribbons. I do some of them, but a lot of them I hold on to. So gorgeous grape ribbon, thinking of you. That's out of the layered, let's see, what was that set? Layered leaves. Beautiful. And again, that's gorgeous grape. So same idea, 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, then here's the Be Mine. And again, this paper, just a note, that's out of Go To Greetings. Another little heart, red ribbon. I don't know if this is current, it might be. The honey jars, a little strip of honey inside, super cute. And this is the full size of this Scallop Contour die. The next one, I will show you. This is out of this bundle, Love for You. So much love for you. And then I've used Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Anniversary. There's some nice little words in there that you can use. Okay, so that's where this one comes from. So much love. Now this paper is out of the Celebration catalog. And you can't really see these papers from the front too well. They really show you the gold side. There's the gold side with the swirls. Some really interesting papers in here. This pink heart, really pretty. Okay, here we go. So I used real red, of course. And so here's another thing you can do with this die. You can actually put ribbon through it. And this ribbon is the silver edged ribbon. Right now we have the gold edged, but I never get rid of anything silver, so I'm not getting rid of this. And these are the flat back pearls. And I put 3 layers underneath the So Much Love because I want them to have some depth, and I want some, I want it to pop. And then inside I just put For You. And then my last card, I did the same thing. This is Flirty Flamingo. It's in that same package that's in the SAB catalog. So Flirty Flamingo, the flat back pearls, ribbon coming through the beautiful little scallops for you. Okay, so there we go. So I hope I've given you some new ideas. Oh, I wanted to show you one more. After I made the card I just made, after I made this one, I thought, I wonder if I could make a small version of that. But because I had used the painted texture background, somehow plain just didn't seem to do it for me. So what I did is I went ahead and ran the front of the, no, I stamped the greeting first, then ran the front of the card through the painted texture die, and then added the little flowers and the square piece. And I thought, oh, that's really pretty. So there are a lot of times you can take and make a regular size or a little square or some other kind of shape that you want to make. There's just so much versatility with the Scallop Contour Dies. So thank you so much for joining me. If you want to place an order, sandyhancock.stampinup.net, or if you want to reach out to me, you can find me at sandystamper@earthlink.net, no A in the stamper. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll look forward to having you next time.